The world of Fallout. For many years, fans have been able to experience this post-apocalyptic world through video games. But now the wait is over. You and your family can experience the world of Fallout for real. Infrastructures in disrepair, resorts with absolutely no facilities or amenities, no electricity, no running water, dangerous wildlife, life-threatening weather events, and finally, radiation levels that are guaranteed to kill within a week. Introducing Disney's World of Fallout 4. Opens in spring 2022. Family packages up to 6 days long starting at only $666. Warning, experiencing Disney's World of Fallout may result in loss of appetite, insomnia, loss of hair, loss of teeth, skin and bone cancer, trouble breathing, headaches, nausea, dementia, loss of brain tissue, loss of skin, permanent blindness, paralysis, violent animal attacks, thirst, hunger, loss of limbs, coma, diarrhea, and or death. Talk to your doctor before even entering Disney's World of Fallout. Welcome everyone to Stereo 3D Productions and this virtual reality let's play of Fallout 4 VR. Oh, it's been a while. It's been quite a while, long enough that I had to restart this game and get going again. But it hasn't been that long. I did play a little tiny bit of this in the context of making my Pimax 8K first impressions video. I came this close to actually using that footage as part of my Let's Play series, but I figured I had a bad feeling I would run into issues that would sort of ruin the video, so I decided to just keep that play completely separate and within the context of that first impressions video. So I'm starting where I left off. None of what I did with the Pimax 8K will be in this playthrough, or at least none of that progress, although I'll try to redo some of it by memory. But as far as this goes, I'm starting fresh here from where I left off at part 3, or is it part 4? I'm only a few parts in. I've already forgotten what part number I'm at. I love this. It might be part 5 right now. Apologies for me forgetting this. I am here at the beautiful Olivia, which I have claimed as my own in this game. I wish there was a crafting workshop here so that I could build a settlement, because that would be pretty cool. Now, I'm about to go ahead and resume exploring this wonderful game world. And I'll try to go by memory from what I last did in the Pimax 8K, maybe end up in the same places. I'm not sure I'll do that, but we'll try. But there is something I need to cover before I fully engage into Fallout 4 VR. See, this channel has been all about virtual reality for a long time, so needless to say, I've gotten a lot of experience producing videos that feature virtual reality content adapted for screen viewing. So I've been doing this for quite a while, and I've got a technique down that I am very satisfied with. However, there appears to be a misunderstanding. I see it often in the comments, people asking, first off, why do I only cover a part of the screen with the gameplay, and then I have that blurred background, and I have those logos on the left, the game logo and the channel logo, and an image of the headset along with my face cam on the top left. Why do I do that? Why are things this way? Well, I've been doing this for a really long time, starting with the DK2, the DK1, all the way into commercial VR with the HTC Vive and the Oculus Rift, and I kind of know how my VR goes down by now. See, virtual reality is inherently stereoscopic. Stereoscopic means you have depth perception. That's right. The VR outputs one image for your left eye and one image for your right eye. Now, considering that the product of these two frames forms a 16:9 resolution, in reality, if I were to produce content in 2D, I would have to use only half of that image. So we're down to an 8:9 aspect ratio, which is more of a vertical resolution than a horizontal resolution, which you would have for screens, kind of thing you'd get on a mobile device. So what I like to do, when I capture VR gameplay, I'm going to show it on the screen right now. I basically capture the raw VR output, which features the left eye image and the right eye image stuck together in one big 16:9 aspect ratio frame. So what are the benefits of this? Well, first off, you might notice that most the videos on my channel have a 3D equivalent. That's right, VR is stereoscopic, you have depth perception, and I do like to preserve that in my videos. So the raw VR will actually give me everything I need to make a 3D video out of my gameplay. But the other thing is, VR has this enormous vertical field of view, right? It goes from the top to the bottom. It feels like the ground is touching my feet. It feels like the sky's going over my head. It is very, very large. And I find that cropping or zooming into the image too much sort of robs you of that impression of an enormous field of view by reducing it to something you'd mainly see on desktop. Not only that, but when you zoom into an image, you lose detail. The thing is going to start looking blocky, blurry, and pixelated. And I find that using some of that vertical field of view takes away from that, actually preserves some of the image detail without forcing the source gameplay too much. So this is the reason why I don't like to use the game's mirror window. The game's mirror window will often, with VR, be 16:9 aspect ratio, which would fill your horizontal aspect ratio monitor. The problem is that image is very forced and a lot more pixelated than what you'd get if you were just playing on the desktop with a standard resolution. So I don't like to use that, and it goes the same for me cropping my raw VR capture all the way till it fills your screen in 2D. So what you'd get from that is much more blurriness and much more pixelation, and you'd basically get a nice zoom on the aliasing of the game. So that's no bueno. This is not something I want to do. I want to go somewhere between the full raw VR frame and something that'll fill more of your screen than I could with just taking the image and not touching it at all. So let's go back to that raw VR image, the way I capture my gameplay. So let's say I want to do a 2D video. I gotta, for example, crop out the right eye view. So we're just gonna end up with the left eye view. Now, my capture is done at 1440p, so it's a 2560 by 1440p frame, so I end up with half of that on the width if I'm doing a 2D video. Let's say I keep the original scale, you're going to see that that image does not quite fill the 1080p 16:9 aspect ratio at all. I need to do a little bit of zooming. Now, I'll show you what happens if I zoom all the way into it. Basically what happens is it does not look good at all, because now it's too stretched, it's too forced. So I gotta find the best of both worlds. A way to zoom into the image a little bit so that I can fill more of the screen than I am, and a way that I don't do it so much as to blur the image to shit. So what I do is I find the best of both worlds and I squeeze that image onto the right side of the screen. And then I put a little crossfade edge on the left edge of the gameplay. I put that blurred background, and in that empty space on the left edge of the screen, I put my face cam, an image of the headset I'm using, the game logo, and finally my channel logo. None of that is really needed. It's just there to fill the void so that the screen doesn't look too blank. It really is the only reason I do that. So in the end, what you get is I'm preserving a little bit of that vertical VR field of view. Not entirely, I do zoom into it a little bit. I preserve some of the original image's detail. Remember, I capture at 1440p, so the image already has a lot of that original detail in there. And I zoom in just a little bit to make sure that I can cover more of the screen without exaggerating it too much. So you end up with an image that has a lot of detail for VR capture. You end up with an image that preserves the original field of view as much as it can, without being too small on your screen. And then you end up with a bunch of elements that just fill up the screen. So that's my explanation. That's the reason why I do it the way I do it. But of course I'm open to criticism. I've always been open to criticism. If I was not open to criticism, I would not have a YouTube channel. Let's just put it that way, okay? I've read some shit in my comments, some really nasty shit, some really polite shit. Most of you people are really nice and know how to deliver a piece of criticism, but believe it or not, when someone's really mean in the comments, I don't really mind about their demeanor. I mind about what they have to say. This is a Gordon Ramsay thing. He doesn't like to hear the customer's positives. He says, I don't mind about the customer's positive comments. I want to hear the negatives. And I hear you people. I know what you're talking about. Now, what I want to know from you is, would you like me to try producing videos where the image is in fact stretched to fill the entire screen? In which case I would remove the channel and game logo and maybe even the image of the headset. Let me know in the comments below. I am open to trying it for a while. Personally, I watch a lot of VR on YouTube, and I prefer what I do. I prefer it the way I have it, which is to not zoom in too much and to fill the rest of the screen. I know you don't get a full screen display, but you get better detail in my opinion. So this is really a thing of personal preference, and I'm ready to try, for my viewers, different techniques. So if you're up for that, let me know in the comments and I will give it a shot if enough people say, yeah, go for it, or we'd rather have it that way. So right now, I think these dogs, and of course, my dog has to fucking give my spot away. So just going hunting, just some good old-fashioned hunting, having some fun, getting back into Fallout 4. So I'm gonna know, I guess, by the time I produce my next video, if you people would like to see a different view on my VR. Maybe something that just is more 16:9 friendly. In my opinion, the way I do it is the most 16:9 friendly, because this is VR. If I start cropping down to 16:9, if I start zooming in all the way to 16:9 aspect ratios, then you're kind of losing out on the fact that this is VR. That's the thing. It starts looking like desktop gameplay with motion controls, which is not what I'm all about. I'm about transmitting that VR experience as much as I can. That's the reason why I bother doing my 3D videos. That's the reason why I bother doing the production a little bit different than I would if I were doing desktop gameplay. So that's it. Now, I've effectively no idea where I'm going, what I'm doing. I think there's an objective marker in front of me. I'm just, oh, right, that's the shit of independence shit thing, fuck, that I'm not doing that right now. I'm just exploring today, by the way. I'm not gonna complete any game objectives. I like doing that. I like the way things are going in the gameplay so far. I don't want a repeat of my original VR Let's Play of Fallout 4, which was done with Vorpex. This was not with the VR specific edition. It was with the original desktop edition, but played through Vorpex. I very much enjoyed this game, but it got me really frustrated by bits, and I'm going to try not to go back there again. This time around, I'm trying to explore more, take my time, and just drink in everything the game has to offer, rather than constantly rush to try to get to the next objective, and obviously in turn get in trouble and then get really frustrated with a glitch or something. It's especially the glitches, the thing that worries me the most in my playthroughs. Whoa. I just discovered an area that I did not see when I played with the Pimax, yet I'm going in the direction I was going when I played with the Pimax. What is this? Nuka-Cola Quantum. I gotta watch for my weight here. I remember when I played with the Pimax, I picked up some stuff and I became overweight. So, okay, this is interesting. At least it doesn't look like I can open that gate. I'm gonna get a fuck you from the game here if I try that. So there's probably a way in there. Just don't know what it is. Maybe a trap in the floor.
Don't think I can pick this.
Yeah, this lock is too difficult because it's a cunt. Okay, fine. I'm gonna abide by that, but it's
Locked tight.
locked fucking tight. 2 doors that I can't open here. Okay. Get out of the way, boy. Get the fuck out of the way. Surgical tray. Jet. I'm gonna take the jet. Bed, sleep. Alright. There's nothing in there, is there? Flip lighter. I am not interested in a flip lighter right now. Beaker, no. Don't want anything to make myself heavier at the moment. Alright. Here we go. I gotta be careful too, because there's a bunch of houses here. It's like a... This is... Yep, we're entering an urban area, so I've never been here before. That would be a success in itself. Always find new places. Okay. Whoa. Okay. It looks like we have some gravestones here. Okay, wow. But there are no entrances. No alternate entrances. I don't know if I have to get a better skill in my lockpicking abilities to actually open those doors, but it would be fun to do so one day. At least I've discovered this area, so my character now knows it exists. But this is most definitely not the place I wanted to go to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back down there. See if there's any resemblance to the last time I played in terms of scenery, because it looks like I've wandered completely off from where I last played. Alright, so let's head this way then. Okay, we got something happening here. In case this guy is actually hostile. Does it go through here? No. Okay, good. Rabid mole rats. He's finding mole rats. Oh shit. Who's shooting? Fucker. Okay, I see that this might be a fucking spot for infinite rabid mole rats. Holy shit. They will just waste my ammo completely. Holy fuck. It's possible that someone got killed in the process of fighting those. Holy shit. What I wanted to do, the reason why I backed out of here, I want to change my fucking weapon. And I really wish this game paused when I did so. Pipe auto pistol. That's, yeah, holy shit, look at the amount of ammo I've gathered for that. Alright, we're going back. Whoever was there, I don't know if they're still there anymore. Okay. All right. I'm moving away from this. I'm moving away from this dumpster fire, because this is too much. They just keep fucking coming. I'm not sure where they're coming from, but that is enough for me to think that they are quasi-infinite. I just wasted some good deal of ammo. Not with this gun, but the other gun, which I really, really liked. This proved super useful in touchy combat. Oh, look at this view. This is really cool. Okay, so we got some houses up here. Let's go check it out. It appears to be far enough from the city not to be a direct threat. I mean, I'm not gonna get the entire population on my ass. I can deal with a couple of raiders. This looks like the gate of a cemetery. Cemetery gates. Dun-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Okay. Oh yes. Get the fuck out of my way, dog. Always worth stopping places. Though I would like to find ammo on this quest. Very much would love to find ammo. Okay. Yeah, I knew it. This is a cemetery. Wow, Wildwood Cemetery. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Actually, you know what? I'm satisfied with this so far. I'm doing a quick save. We're gonna go and see what we got in here. Probably some form of adversity and things to kill to begin with, but what have we found here? Have we found a bunch of homes that you can't enter? Ooh. Ooh. No, we've found tombs. Holy shit. Burned book. I'm not picking up a burned book and fucking getting encumbered by this shit. You've leveled up. Alright, thank you, game. Can I tomb raid and be a tomb raider? Ha 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 ha. Okay. Oh, so this is a nice time for the sun to get up. Now I get an idea. You know what this makes me think of? This makes me think of the shape of the cemetery in Pet Cemetery. I'm not talking about the remake, I'm talking about the original one. Holy shit. This cemetery is fucking huge. Is it a sanctuary or is it gonna end up being covered in fucking raiders? Okay, this is the other thing. I can't open this door, but I could open the previous one, so I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, I'm getting scammed right now. Completely scammed by Fallout 4's logic of establishments and facilities and infrastructures. Oh, by the way, speaking of infrastructures, I gotta give a word to our new sponsor, Didney's World of Fallout 4. I mean, this channel has been doing great lately. Sponsors have been flowing in. I mean, we have the John Smith Private Investigations. We have Siegs and Tours with the Alien Isolation game. We have Baker Estate Body Disposal Services, who were interested in my Resident Evil 7 videos, and now we have Disney's World of Fallout 4. Isn't that absolutely fucking amazing? I mean, I'm stoked here. The money's rolling in. No, it's not. And these absolutely real companies are coming to Stereo 3D Productions in order to help us make more videos at a better frequency. Okay, this one's, oh yeah, look at this. This is what I'm fucking talking about. So, I've never seen this in a Christian church or maybe even in a mosque or even in a synagogue, so I'm just gonna go ahead and assume, no offense if anyone recognizes this type of artifact, but hail Satan. I have no idea what other thing I can attribute this to, so... Oh shit! Fuck you. You are not even gonna touch me. You will die before you manage to make contact with me. What the fuck was... I knew it. This is not a sanctuary. This is a really bad cemetery. I just hope I didn't take out, like, the fucking gravekeeper or some shit. Holy fuck, this guy caught me by surprise. Okay, so I take that back. I'm kind of hoping the guy I killed back there was in fact the gravekeeper, because he's been doing a really, really half-assed job of making the tombs here. I mean, when you put up a gravestone, you're first supposed to dig a hole, put the body in the hole, and fucking bury it before you go ahead and put up a tombstone. You don't just put a tombstone, drop the body in front of it, job well done, thanks and goodbye. First off, that's gonna stink for a pretty long time, and second off, that's kind of disrespectful. But, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that that was in fact not the gravekeeper, because, man, this place is in a state of disrepair, something fierce. Nobody's been working here, at least maybe they're doing a really half-assed job. Now this, as I look around here, this is something I hope to see in the future, in 2022, when Disney's World of Fallout 4 opens. I really hope to see a recreation of this site. It really looks good over here. Even though it's in disrepair and everything, it is looking really special over here. I'm glad I stopped by here. Love discovering little things like this. You see, there had to be a gravekeeper somewhere here because they have their little campsite. They can sit on a couch, enjoy this absolutely wonderful view. This guy has good taste, the guy who put up the couch. A little campfire, which I cannot do anything with. It looks like a campfire from Ark Survival Evolved. This is really cool. I like when I discover little places like this. This is the primary reason why I play Fallout 4, is not to complete the game objectives. I don't mind if I take 30 years to finish this game. I'm more interested in just interacting with its world, especially in virtual reality. In room scale, something that's really surprised me with this game specifically, because I'm still not a major fan of room scale VR. I think it's wonderful. I think it's magical by parts, but very often I want to sit on my ass and play a game in virtual reality, but with the mouse and keyboard rather than having to stand and using the motion controllers. However, gotta tell you, Fallout 4 is one of these games that's a lot more captivating in shit. No. Oh fuck. Am I ready for this? Oh shit fuck. Okay. I've not been injured. My dog has. So I most definitely do not have the correct gun loaded here. Back to the cemetery. Back to the cemetery. Hopefully they can't see me right now. Short combat rifle. How much do I have on this? I have 20 shots. Let's hope for the best. Actually, I'm gonna do something else here. Let's hope for the best. This is going to be, in this playthrough at least, my first encounter with super mutants, so we're gonna try to make the best out of it. I just really wasn't ready for this. So if okay, where are they? They cannot have gone very far. So be really careful about where I go here. They're still very close. I find it funny when I watch my own videos how I sort of disappear when I crouch in room scale. Oh, bobby pins. Thank you. Okay. We're nearing the city, evidently. Where the fuck did they go? Did they teleport? Like video game logic style? Like when they can't find you for a while, they just teleport back to their initial location? That fucking caught me by surprise big time. I'm trying to see if any of them are walking around. I got a feeling to teleport because they've gone too far for this to be any logical, unless they ran away. I'd be shocked that they actually ran away. They're much larger than I am. Could have taken me on and killed me in 2 seconds, especially that I was not prepared. Oh, these sites are looking legit. You know, something fascinating right now is going on in my mind is I'm wondering why this looks so much better than it did in the Pimax. Oh, I got an idea. Upscaling is one reason. Resolution scale is another, but still, this is actually looking orders of magnitude better than it did in Pimax, so we'll keep that in mind. Oculus, despite having a lesser resolution on its displays, maximizes the amount of pixels it uses to produce the image that you see in your eyes, and therefore, you may end up with better results in this headset, even though it's not using resolution effectively as large. I think I may have found a place I wanted to find. At the same time, I want to make sure I'm not blindsided by any super mutants. Welcome to Covenant. Alright, let's do this.
You here visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along. You know, armed people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
I might take a look.
It ain't that simple. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it the safe test. Everyone's got to take.
Being cautious. Not a bad call.
You do what you gotta do. You want to take the test? Pass it, and I'll let you in.
Sure.
Good. Take a seat, and we can begin.
There we go. I'm just gonna de-rotate myself so I'm facing my cam as much as I can. Alright, so I'd be stealing anything I try to take here, so let's not hit the buttons. Let's wait for the dialogue.
You need to be seated for the safe test. Them's the rules. So let's begin. There ain't no wrong answers.
I'm sitting.
You are approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
I wouldn't worry. If he did that, it'd cause parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity.
Yeah. Next question. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection on his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate. The doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Restrain the patient and merely observe as the infection spreads.
Very, very interesting. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
Confiscate the property by force and leave the boy there as punishment.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team.
Yay!
Which position do you prefer?
Pitcher.
Are you certain about that? Never mind. Next question. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do you do?
I'd throw my tea in her face.
Of course. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
I'd grab a bobby pin and pick the lock.
And that is all you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer.
Hey, you said there were no wrong answers.
Oh, no. You've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
I'd cut off the mutated tissue with a precision laser.
Technological bias. A neighbor is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
I'd trade him for one of the comic books I own.
You're almost done.
All right.
Last question.
Oh, okay.
You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
I'd put a firecracker in his toilet.
There you
that
go.
never gets old.
Test's over. No one's ever answered quite like you. But hey, you passed. I'll open up the gate.
Thank you. All right, that's very nice of you. So I think I answered exactly the same things I did when I initially went through this when I was playing with the Pimax.
Welcome to Covenant.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and change to the pipe auto pistol because right now I'm not in any threatening
Head on
situation.
in. Bandit
Yeah.
shop is usually the first stop.
Here we go.
Hello, stranger. You got anything that ails you? I'll fix you up for a fee.
Not interested.
All right, excuse me.
Could give me a more polite negative response.
Enjoy your stay.
Will do. Will do. Apologies for the gun drawn. This game world is really fucked up and I gotta be on my guard. Well, hello, kitty. Let's do what I did with the Pimax here.
Hope you're liking
We'll
Covenant.
do it with the Oculus kit. Pet this kitty with a gun. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. How you doing? How you doing, kitty? So their steering animation is a bit weird. They could have put a proper steering animation where the cat curves his body around. But then again, their models are pretty good.
From around here? God, I hope not. Got enough of these hicks.
No, I'm just passing through.
My advice is pass through sooner than later.
Whoa.
You know anything about Stockton's caravan?
A caravan? What are you talking about?
I signed on with old man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it is just outside of town. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. But I keep getting the runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help me find Stockton's people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that massacre. And I intend to make good on my contract.
Hey, what?
Who are we looking for?
The big one is Stockton's daughter, Amelia. I didn't find any bodies of the feminine persuasion, so, there's hope. If we find her, Stockton's offering a heap of caps.
Okay.
Sounds fair. I'm in.
Here's all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved. Somehow. I'll keep poking around, but let me know if you find anything.
I was asking about teleporting earlier. Well, the cat sure teleported right there. So those super mutants that came after me probably teleported out of the area when they realized they couldn't find me anymore. Oh shit. Fucking mosquitoes. Okay, I remember this area. At least I think I do. So there's fucking mosquitoes back there. Let me see if I can just sneak by without having to deal with those. I'm gonna go up on the hill to do this. Oh yeah, I remember this. This should be where my fucker mutants came from. So, let's try... Actually, what I want to do is derotate myself, not rotate myself. Okay, this is a memorial hospital. I'm gonna be careful here. There's an attack dog taking care of mosquitoes back there. Let's let the attack dog do its job. I'm gonna be really fucking careful here. Really careful. Don't want to screw myself.
Someone there?
Nice. I think I killed it. Nice. Fucking A. Right, there's a lot more than I thought there was. I thought there was just 2. Nice. Ooh. Come on, we can do this. Dead at all.
Scream for your worthless life!
Oh, fuck. Nice. Holy shit. I know that one died over there. Oh wow, look, fully dismembered. Nuclear material. I'm gonna take that. Hope it doesn't give me rads, but I'm gonna take that. Ooh, that was exciting. Actually went better than I thought it would as well. Okay, so I was backing up here. I killed one. Is that, yes, that's sure. No, actually, did I loot this body then? Molotov cocktail. All right, cool. Ooh. Okay. Shit. That was very exciting. Now, I'm surprised there are more here. They're probably inside, if anything. This is definitely a super mutant hideout. But I gotta be careful, because sometimes there are more. And they take a shit ton of bullets to kill.
Is someone present?
I heard something. Okay, there's a police station over there. Gotta be careful about the police stations in Fallout 4, as they will not give you what you want, which is authority and safety. They will give you the opposite of that. Shit. Synth. Oh my god, I've never seen a synth before. I did not expect to see a synth. Holy shit. If my dog's getting attacked, he's on his own. Okay. I got a nice vantage point here. Not to Concord, but to Abernathy Farms. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look at that. So how come you got animations of your cat laying on the floor, but you don't have animations for the cat turning? Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty. Are they feeding you good at the farm? Yeah. That's so funny. Hi. Hi, kitty. There, you see that? They really should have put a turning animation on them. Alright.
Hey there.
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm. We don't want...
It's okay, I'm friendly. Not looking to cause any trouble.
If you say so, but be warned, we're armed here, so don't try anything. Let me tell you, farming ain't easy. Out in the field all day, every day, and every minute of it spent watching your back.
What kind of crops do you grow here?
Mostly potatoes so far, but we're starting on melons. Blake Abernathy. You new to the Commonwealth?
Yes. And no. It's a long story.
Either way, good to see a new face. How about you? Ever think about working the land?
Don't know. Never really thought about it.
Hell, neither did I. I was born into it. Word of advice, though. If you do start up a farm, be ready to deal with the raiders. Why do all the hard work when you can just take what you want at gunpoint?
What about the Minutemen? If you join up, we can all help each other against the raiders.
You don't say. I thought the Minutemen were all gone. Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried out back of the house. Only 21 years old, and they shot her down without a thought. So you can understand why I'm glad to hear the Minutemen are back. Although, a bit too late for my Mary.
There's nothing worse than losing a child. Believe me, I know.
I'm sorry to hear you say so. I don't have much to offer, but those raiders that killed Mary, they took her locket too. It's been in Connie's family for generations. If you could get it back, it'd mean a lot to us.
I've got that locket back for you.
You serious? That's great news. Connie's gonna be speechless. Whatever the Minutemen need, you can count on us. We got a decent workshop here, and Connie's sure to go leaner on her prices after what you've done.
That's right! You're happy, aren't you? So that's what I knew I had in my inventory that I could go ahead and get rid of for a profit. Okay, so I know I can sort of start plotting out a route to the Independence combat thing. But basically it's a giant lobster. I have to go fight a giant lobster. I slightly dread it. I'd like to be much better equipped when I go there and be able to make quick work of that fucking thing, so that I can go on with the main story. I mean, I don't want to completely ignore the main objectives in this game. I do want to get them completed slowly over time, and that is one I'd like to just get rid of and get taken to another chapter in this game. But for now, I'm nearing the completion of this part of the Let's Play. I've completed this small objective. I've gotten myself a marker at the Memorial Hospital, which I can teleport to so that I can continue doing whatever it is I was doing over there. I'm not even sure what I was doing, just enjoying myself. But I might want to backtrack just a little bit at the beginning of the next part and be in this area so that I can collect more goods such as ammo and stuff so that I'm better equipped for whatever awaits me on that side of town. It does look like it's a more difficult area. The super mutants are a pretty good sign, and so are the synths, which I've, by the way, never seen before. Never, other than the human like synths, I've never actually seen a synth robot before. So this is fresh. Someone's not far from here because, oh, Max, there is a fire going, which means, oh, stay back. Yes. Urban. Addictol. Oh, Addictol actually might help me. Buff out. I should start learning the drugs. This is something I'm going to do between parts next. I'm going to try to learn the drugs and exactly what they do so that I can start using them efficiently. I do think that they can actually bring out. I mean, I think the only one I've used so far is Psycho, and it has gotten me out of trouble. You get damage resist.
We had a deal, Trudy.
I think you do more damage too.
You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem pushers
Adrenaline
anything.
Diner.
Do you know what that junk has done to my boy?
He bought them fair and square, Trudy. Ain't our fault if he's strung out. Now don't make me come in there and shoot up that little trading post of yours. Whoa, whoa. Easy there, Scabber.
Uh-huh. What's going on here?
That's a simple business dispute, got it? Trudy's sitting on a pile of goods. I just want to make some easy money. Help me out. I could use another gun. Or maybe you think you can talk some sense into her.
Who's Trudy?
See that diner right in front of us? Trudy owns the place. She's converted it into a small shop. I sell her chems, she gives me caps and parts I need. And when her son Patrick had his 18th birthday, I might have sold him some jet. Then some more. Then a lot more. Now he's in debt.
Scumbag. You made him an addict.
Yeah, I've heard it before. Look, he wanted a product, I sold him a product. And I expect to get paid for my product. Now you gonna help us out or what?
And why would I help you exactly?
Look, I deal in chems. You know, medicine. Kinda useful out in these parts. Stim packs can patch up your wounds in seconds. Not to mention all the fun stuff. I got that too. You help me out and we can do business. Trust me, I'm a good friend to have.
I'll talk to her. Maybe we can work this out.
Appreciate it. If things go sideways, we'll back you up.
I saw you in that poison cellar talking. Well, he ain't getting his money. Period.
I want to help you, Trudy. What can I do?
Get rid of Wolfgang. I don't know what he offered you, but I'll pay you 100 caps to kill that jet-selling scumbag.
All right, Trudy. I'll get rid of him.
Thank you. I'll back you up from here. Go get him.
You crossed the law.
Nice. All right. That was necessary.
Hey.
I can't wait to see the crows feeding on that scumbag. Here, this is for you. Now, if you ever need to trade, my shop's open.
My pleasure.
Just browsing for now.
Alright, very cool. I wanted to do that. I think it went completely different the last time I went through this. Ooh. Ooh. Someone had exactly what I needed. I think 45 rounds are for the short rifle. And Simone. Okay, so it's a toggle. I keep fucking up with the toggle in this shit. 308 rounds. There we go. Okay, now I'm done. Now I'm done. I've done some pretty good work of this episode here. Killed people, killed things. That's enough for now. And as I promised, here's something I like to do. This was a promise of mine. This is my home now. I'm going back home, where I shall close up the part, and I'll start up from there the next time I play. So, I'll come back to the USS Station Olivia. And I'm gonna go ahead and climb those stairs, gonna have a nice view. Strangely, it happens to be that the sky color and day-night cycle is at the same spot as when I started the part. So it's like a seamless loop. But yeah, even the moon and everything. So that's it. You've been watching Stereo 3D production on this virtual reality Let's Play of Fallout 4 VR. Believe it's part 5. I might be wrong about that. It might be just at part 4. I'm not sure. Please don't mind that. But that's it. It's an eventful part, even though I didn't necessarily progress in the main story. And next part, I'll tell you up in advance what I plan on doing. I'll at least start discovering places that are on my way to that objective. I'm not going to go all the way to that objective, but I will start marking things on my map so that I can fast travel back and forth between places. Maybe do this more efficiently than when I played this game using Vorpix. So that's it, folks. And dog, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.